Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter World, where today we are going to be fighting a high-rank Lavasioth, because that's the only type there is, and also because I haven't actually killed one on camera. And we're not just doing any old Lavasioth, because I got a little bit of a special one. It's tempered, and it's got a basil juice friend. So yeah, that'll be a thing. Hopefully the basil juice will be kind to us. So we do have a 30-minute time limit, which means I'm going to have to at least do a little bit of work towards getting them down fast. But I do have some supplies that'll at least help us out on that count. My cat's in Radabon gear just because it looks entirely silly. It's not for any defensive purposes or anything. Just the looks. Let's get on out there and deal with these hot guys. Hot as in like fire and whatnot. Just want to make that clear here. Apparently there's also a Rathlos on the map. So, there's my cool drink. So, let's go for the fish first. Simply because it's easier to find. I don't know who my flies are trying to lead me to, but it's probably basil. Slinger torches, where? There. We're gonna want these. And I should have some screamer pods. Yep, here they are. Hello, Mr. Fish. You're looking very glowy today. Yeah, the reason we want the torch pods is because they can soften up the hardened parts of Lavasioth. So, yeah. Yeah, I actually kind of like how tempered monsters are more shiny than their non-tempered counterparts. Whoops, that was still a screamer. We want to get some torch pods on there. Heat him on up so that we can do full damage. Admittedly, we do more damage when we actually hit the fish. Oop. And I do have 21 fire res right now because I've gemmed for it because I knew I would be fighting these two. And I didn't want to let them just have their way with me. So, get out of here, Basil. You're a fun monster and all, but we're playing with the fish first. Well, hey, at least we scored a hit there. And this is why we brought the screamers, rather. Let's refill our torches, because I don't think we can actually use the screamers while the fish is in the lava. I actually don't even know if screamers work on the fish anymore. It's just an assumption of mine. Ow. Because I know screamers have worked on this fish in the past. So, yeah, I'm assuming that they still work. And I suppose we'll see whether or not that assumption is accurate. I know I should be healing, but, like, I should also be doing damage. Ow. Whoa. I almost got dead there. Can you maybe not spit the giant splody balls at me? I'm not a fan of them. Okay, so you spit another one immediately. I see how it is. This right here is a fish who just does not care about my wishes. And he's fully hardened, which is a little unpleasant. We can't do much damage to a fully hardened fish. We need this fish to be softer. And it looks like he's leaving. And why is our tracking automatically on the basil? We're playing with the fish. Get our torches ready, not that we really need them right now. Well, I hadn't meant to use that frog on the Gastrodons, but I suppose that works. Missed. We're really not making good time with this fish, I can tell you that. But that's okay. I don't really mind if we fail the quest as long as we kill the fish. Because the fish is the whole point of this episode. Because I haven't fought and killed a Lavasioth on camera as of yet. So when he's down like this, is this when it's screamer time? No. So I guess screamer time is probably when he dives under, just like with Juratotus. That's my guess. I really wish I could ride him on his tail. I also really wish that he wasn't able to get me off him by just getting me slightly out of bounds like that. Sup, Basil? How's it going? So yeah, with him underground like he just was, I think that's screamer time, but unfortunately we've got Basil to deal with. Thanks for the roar, Basil. Oh boy. Okay. We're good. This fish is surprisingly mobile. Like, for reals, it's one of the most mobile monsters in the game, just in terms of how it generally moves around. And that just feels wrong, having a fish be so mobile. But hey, that Nitro Toad's gonna do some work. And so is this one that I accidentally hit. Okay, I gotta get off this lava. Lava's not good for my health. What is good for my health is sparklies. Actually, they're not really good for my health. They're just good for my mental well-being. Which, I mean, I guess that's part of health. This darn fish just slid right out of the way of my zero sum, but that's okay because then I just basically teleported onto its tail with the next one. I would like to break that tail. Also his belly and his back, but I doubt we're going to get more than one other break, if we even get one other break. I usually don't get more than one break per Lavasioth. And his legs have hardened. Not that his legs being hard is a huge deal. Let's soften up that tail. Come on. Oh, that was the body. Tail. There we go. Okay, fish. Just let me hit your tail, please. Thanks, Gastodon. Wait, really? I forgot that the explosions from Lavasiath's fireballs are a little large and lingering. And we can't actually eat again yet. Okay, that's fine. We just gotta go over here, grab that max potion. Eat a ration. Eat another ration. Sharpen up. Because there is no reason for us to allow ourselves to hit green sharp. And then we gotta find us a cool drink. Sup, Basil? How's it going? Looks like the fish has run through here while we were gone. Thankfully, it's not anywhere that we can't go. Hey, fish. Where are you going? I need you over here. The eruption's going. This fish is a jerk. There he is. Okay, yeah, that did nothing. Where are you at, fish? Really? Back down there? Ow. Where are you going, fish? Please come out of the lava. I don't have enough time for you to spend all day in the lava. So, yeah, just not going in there would be welcome. Okay, something got heated. Slinger torches. One thing I do really like about Lavasiath is actually as you get its tail closer to breaking, you can visually see there being less lava on it. And we just barely got away from that. Hi, fish. Yo, Basil. Again, we're not playing with you yet. Is this a really big fish or a really small Basil or what? Because I feel like Basil's supposed to be bigger than that relative to the fish. Fish, why do you always gotta go into there? Ooh. Hey, fish, over here. Over here, fish. Come on. Or you can go back in your puddle. That's also a thing you can do, I guess. I mean, at least it heats them up. Wait. Why did I take a hit there? I mean, I get that the tail had a hitbox. It's just didn't really feel like it should have. At least not that early. Yeah, we're on the tail. That's a limpy fish, which is good. The limpier the fish is, the better. And that would have been really good if we had had energy in our sword instead of reloading. I like getting to do damage while a monster's just sitting there doing an idle animation. Yo, heat that tail up. Thanks. Buddy. Dang it. Didn't get the tail. Would have been great if I did. But hey, we've got a slinger bomb. Ow. Oh, I just realized getting that slinger bomb got rid of our torches, so if that tail hardens again, which it has, there's not much we can do about it. But that's okay, we're on the face now. I don't really care if I don't get another break. I should have let him go to bed, because I've got bombs. That would have been smart. I could also cap him. Yeah, I should have let him sleep instead of using the slinger bombs. I'm dumb sometimes. But that's nothing new to you if you've been watching this whole run. Yeah, please, just go limp to bed. Because this guy is just a big dumb idiot. He's going to limp to where he sleeps and fall asleep right there on the spot. And we're going to just go ahead and bomb this tail of his in hopes that we might get a break. No break, but dead fish. Kind of regret not capturing him, because then we could go back to town and just see him in regular lighting rather than lava lighting. But whatever, we've got a basil to track down and bring down, hopefully in time. So it looks like if we go here, that'll get us as close as we can get. And let's sharpen up. And of course, he's going somewhere. Or maybe he's sticking around. Yeah, the big arrow made it look as if he was going to actually be leaving, but he was not. We'll grab that honey because I like having more mega potions. And then there's our basil. Hopefully he starts going more to the lava area. Because that way we won't have to deal with potential Rathalosing. Also, would have been nice if I scored a hit instead of letting him just get away there. I would much rather have a hit towards a mount than just him flying away. And my right trigger didn't want to actually go for a moment there. No row for you, buddy. So we're going to work this tail here, because I would like to get it severed. After all, I do need like another 2 or 3 basil gems for varying things, and hey, he's trapped. Which is actually a little unfortunate, considering the slope that he's on. It's getting a little bit in the way of my doing anything of value, at least to the tail. Thankfully, we can get this face, at least briefly. Well, now we can get the face easily. He did not stay down for long. Ow. So now our torch pods are worthless, so let's get these flashes ready. Well, I mean, not worthless, just not valuable. Ow. Ooh, stay right there, buddy. A little far behind him now. Oh, hey. Good job, Paratoad. You did it. And there is our face break. Still doing damage to the face, though, because it takes damage. Ow. I don't like when he's got his scales all glowy. Because then he starts shedding them just when you hit them. And they do a lot of damage to me. Good, they're not glowy no more. But yeah, having him shed his scales as you hit the part that's got the scales on it is really dangerous because, yeah, they do lots of damage. And if I lock myself into one of my longer animations, that means that I'm pretty much just going to take that damage, and it hurts. I feel like we can probably bring down this Basil in 10 minutes. Might be a little tight, but we should be able to do it. Especially if we get all these crits. I'm gonna leave the tail alone for a moment so that we can focus on this neck and face region. Mainly because I expect the tail to be severed soon and I didn't want to waste the rest of that knockdown. Get some slinger bombs out for some nice, easy damage. And this would be the best timing to sever the tail, is while we're doing this. Because if it had gotten severed while we were doing it, we still would have been stuck on him, and everything would have been fine. Ow. Well, hey, he's actually cap ready. So, yeah, we got this no problem. And we've even got time to duck in here for the sharpen. Because it does sharpen your weapon when you go in here, and it's slightly faster than using a whetstone. At least if you don't have speed sharpen. Grab ourselves that meal just for safety's sake. And then we gotta get that tail. Grab some honey, because why not? Use this wedge beetle. And now we are basically where the tail is. It looks like there's also a sparkly. Nope, that's not a sparkly. That's my slinger torch. I don't care about that. Wait, looks like there is also a sparkly. It's just over here. Okay. Talon isn't really great, but I'll take it. Okay, we gotta get to Basil. I probably should be grabbing footprints, because then I could get more tempered quests, potentially, but meh. And we're just gonna cap this guy. Because that ends this quicker and safer. We win. Now where's that Basil footprint? For reals, the thing's pointing out a Basil footprint. Here it is. Got it. Okay. So, we've now brought down a Lavasioth on camera. Hooray. So what all do we get? Ooh, we got a streamstone. Like a hero's streamstone or whatever it's called. What flavor? We're gonna find out. Okay, that's my second one of those, and those are the only kinds I've actually gotten. Little unfortunate, but could be worse, I guess. I have got too many flinch-free decorations. But that's honestly fine. And that was a big fish. It was also a pretty big basil. But the fish was bigger. Well, hey, I'm down for a gold crown. Okay. Well, now that we've done that Lavasioth, we do have some other stuff to do. Like, I'm going to be unlocking some quests over time here, because I need to actually get some Tempered Elder Dragons before I can do one of the quests that they're going to give. But I do have a different quest here that we're going to be doing next time. And that's this one right here. Should be an interesting quest. But either way, that's it for this episode. Join us next time for a tempered couple. See you then, friends.